Hutto has to offer. But we'd like to welcome you to Hutto Middle School. My name is Lloyd Matthews. I'm the principal. Dr. Christ Anthony Gardner, where you at, Dr. Gardner? Raise your hand. She's assistant principal. Mr. Michael Austin, assistant principal. Ms. Shirley Clark, lead teacher. We have Chief Gaines, our SRO officer, and Dr. Valerie Brooks is over here, our counselor. We do have all of our teams represented in the back, in the very back. They will be your tour guides tonight, and we'll be telling you about Hutto and some of the things that we offer at Hutto Middle School. Again, we have some contact information at the top. If you have any questions after this orientation tonight, you may call the school. You may get on our website. This whole presentation will be on our website, hopefully by tomorrow, and you can see the presentation in its entirety. But our website has all of our teams listed, all of our teachers listed, all of the things that are going on at Hutto. So if you want to peruse that between now and next August or August, you may do so. This is our mission statement in Decatur County. You students that are coming into 5th grade, you will hear this every day from me. I say our mission and vision every day because it has some very important things contained in it. And I'm not going to read it to you tonight, but you can see that all the things that we are talking about in our mission statement is what we're doing in Decatur County and have been doing for the last 3 years. This is our vision statement, and it says a lot about what we're trying to do: excellence, engagement, and accountability for all. And I have our new logo tagged in here, the Bearcat Way, proud tradition, promising future. So we do things as a system one way, and we all try to stay uniform when we're trying to educate your children. One thing that comes up at Hutto a lot is the security and safety of your students at Hutto. We have a resource officer that's housed here full-time. That is Chief Maurice Gaines. He is with us full-time. Hutto is landlocked. What I mean by that is it is fenced in completely. There's no way in except through the front door of the school, and if you've been through the front of Hutto, you have to be buzzed in to go into the front. Some parents that have been here before know that. They can tell you that you can't get in without signing in, and you can't walk through the halls without a pass. The outside doors and gates are locked during the day. Roughly around 7:35, my custodians walk around and bolt all the doors back down, and all our gates are closed at 7:35 as well. At this time, we have 42 operational cameras on campus. We have 4 in this lunchroom right now. We're adding 2 more this summer to go on the back of the campus. But we do have 42 that are functional, and that has changed immensely over the last 4 years. We started off with 8 cameras when I first got here, and Chief Gaines and I have worked diligently to add to that, because that piece is very important to the safety of the students and the staff at Hutto level. We do have a safety plan, and we follow lockdown procedures at Hutto. We stay in a level 1 lockdown at Hutto at all times, which means our exterior doors are locked, our gates are closed. So at any time you come in to Hutto, we will be in a level 1 lockdown. Our safety plans are available for you to look at if you have any questions. And as I said, all visitors must report to main office. IDs must be presented. Your child will not be signed out unless it is on the list to be signed out, and you have notified us of that person that's signing them out. And that is for safety purposes only. Our school hours at Hutto are 7:55 to 2:55 each and every day. I did put the transportation number up top. If you have questions about bus routes and transportation, I would probably wait till we get deeper into the summer. Mr. Lawrence, our transportation director, he develops all those routes, and we will definitely make sure we get your child home the first day of school. My motto on the first day, they'll tell you, is as long as you get them on something yellow, they're getting home. I can promise you that. It takes us about 5 to 10 days to get routes situated, because it's a little different at Hutto when it comes to bus transportation. We have 27 buses that come on campus. When our buses leave here and go to Bainbridge Middle and transfer with the whole fleet. So once they go to Bainbridge Middle, then they go out to the elementary schools. So you're used to seeing those 7 or 8 that go to the elementary schools. that bus is already picked up at Hutto. So it is a little more complicated, but I assure you we'll get your child home safely. Morning drop-off is at our gym. If you must drop your child off before 7:30, they must enter the front of the gym, and they will be in the gym until our bell rings at 7:30 to dismiss them to homerooms. If you drop off after 7:30, you can drop off in the front of the gym. They'll be able to walk through, go directly to their class. We also have drop-off around the gym where you came in tonight. That is also open for drop-off as well. Some of the parents that have been here before with us, first week, transportation, our traffic's a little bit hectic, but I assure you, once everybody gets the routine mapped out, we'll get you out of here very, very quickly. Afternoon pickup, our bus riders load in this area around the gym. Our car riders go across the road. If you park across the road, that is Hutto Middle's parking lot. We built that about 3 years ago to help with the traffic flow, because it is kind of landlocked around here, and we needed some way to get you guys out of here faster, because we understand you leave here, most of you, and go to the elementary schools. But usually, I can look down at my watch in the afternoons. We load at 2:55, and at 2:59, I have the buses leaving. So it takes us about 4 minutes to load the buses. Chief Gaines usually has the cars out of here roughly at 3 o'clock, so it don't take us long to get everybody out of here. You just have to be patient with us, and he's out front directing traffic for us in the afternoons to make sure that runs as smooth as possible. This piece down here, guys, the kids that walk across the road and the parents are not there to pick them up at that time, once we let the buses roll, we bring those kids back across the road. They sit on the porch and wait for you to pick them up front. Our teams at Hutto, we have 4 5th grade teams and 4 6th grade teams. This team, the Panther team, is split. It has 5th and 6th graders on it. Our 5th grade teams are Dolphins, and if you want to raise your hand in the back, my Dolphin team members, raise your hand. You can see those ladies in the back. Our Mustang team members, raise your hand. There's our Mustang team. And our Panther team, raise your hand. There's our Panther ladies in the back. And our Wolverine team, there they are. Our 6th grade teams are Bobcats, raise your hand. And our one gentleman in the back. Our Bronco team, raise your hand. And our one gentleman in the back. And our Hawks team, raise your hand. And our one gentleman on the Hawks team is at a wrestling banquet tonight, so he cannot be here. And then our Panther team, obviously, we have introduced those ladies as well. Academic classes, as you see, we offer everything that you're used to taking at your elementary school. I tagged reading and language arts together. That is referred to as ELA now. And some of our teams are working reading and language together as one class. And we're trying to get it where we're running more of a 4x4 block on some of these teams with our teachers, and that's occurring on two of our teams right now. We offer math, science, and social studies. Our connections, it's our Jaguar team. Jaguar team, raise your hand for us tonight. These ladies are our connection, and gentlemen, our connection classes. Your kids will be Kevin Bearden, the one gentleman. Coach Willis is at football practice, so he's not here with us. But as you see on this side here, we have year-long classes, and those are, if your child enrolls in band, chorus, EIP math, EIP reading, and ESOL, they will be in that connection the whole year. If they're in these 9-week classes, obviously they take it 9 weeks at a time. You have 2 connections per 9 weeks, 45 minutes apiece. So if they take band, they'll have band all year, and then they'll rotate through these connections on my right side, which is art, careers, computers, health, which is champs. Is Sergeant Cox here tonight? Sergeant Cox, he's our champs instructor from our Sheriff's Department. They do an absolutely fabulous job teaching our kids healthy choices, and the kids will really enjoy that class. They learn a lot from Sergeant Cox and Coach Bearden in that class. And then obviously we have PE, physical education, which is a 9-week connection. Clubs at Hutto, we offer 4-H. We offer student counseling, FCA, and we're going to try to get our Y Club going again. Hopefully, we've had to take a year off of that. We had some staff moving around that was just a little bit difficult for us to wrap our head around everything, but we are going to start back. Honor Society, some of the parents in here that have kids that have already been inducted, we induct our children in Honor Society after the first semester. Usually in February, we have our big Honor Society induction ceremony, which is absolutely fabulous. We honor our kids that have a GPA of 90 or above. They have no excessive unexcused absences, and their discipline record is clean. And we do that in February. That way we get our first semester grades in, and we're able to recognize all of those students on that one night. You are sitting in the Tiger Bite Cafe. This is our lunchroom. It's a little small for the number of kids we have. We run 3 lunches in this lunchroom, but we offer free breakfast each morning, which is from the breakfast cart on the students' hallway. So they don't come in the lunchroom in the morning to get breakfast. They get that off of the hallway cart, which we have one located in every hallway. Our lunches are free, and you can see they get 2 meat options. They can select one, 2 to 3 vegetable options, 2 fruit options, and milk. And you see the note here, students must select 2 to 3 vegetables, fruit selection. We follow the same menu that elementary schools follow, so it'll be the same type lunch you guys are used to from your elementary school. HMS communication, ways that we communicate to you throughout the year. We have our website, and that is huntsville.dcvoe.com. We post a variety of information on that website, our handbooks, all that stuff is accessed. You can access it via website. We do use Notify Me. We use bi-monthly newsletter, HMS newsletters. Our team does a 9-week team newsletter. You'll get a good bit of One Call Now from me. Also, you'll get emails using the same system from me. And I try to give you that stuff so you'll have information at hand. Parent Portal, which is an excellent way to keep up with your students' grades, attendance. And if you do not have Parent Portal, when we start the year, we'll be more than welcome to help you register for Parent Portal. But most parents by now, I'm sure you have started using that opportunity to keep up with the grades. Positive postcards, we do something here for our students. We send positive postcards home to parents, just for students who we recognize for things they've done throughout the 9 weeks, the month, good things that they've done, and we want to show you parents that you've done a fabulous job of raising them, and we're proud to have them in Hutto. So you'll get those. We send them out every 2 weeks. So that is a good way for us to communicate with you on the positive things that your child is accomplishing in Hutto. Obviously, we do 4.5-week progress report. We do 9-week report cards. Teacher email. You can go on the website. You can hit any teacher we've got, email them. They do a fine job of responding back to you to let you know, answer any questions you might have about your child or something that is going on at Hutto. So please use that. Obviously, you can email me as well. My email is on there on the site. You can email me, and I'll be sure to respond back to you. Give me at least 24 hours to respond back, as I get a pile of emails a day, and I have to work through them as I can. But I promise you I will respond. If you have something urgent that needs to be taken care of, obviously you can call the school, 248-2224. My administrative assistant is Patty Fairclough. She will get you in touch with me as soon as possible. If you cannot get me, obviously you can get Dr. Gardner, Chief Gaines, and Mr. Austin, and they will handle any issue that may have come up. I want to show you this on the parent portal. This is something one of my teachers made me aware of this week, which is absolutely fabulous. I actually went on and did this with my children. There's a way to turn on areas called assignments, attendance, and grades. And when you turn those on, it automatically tells you when there's something been updated in your parent portal, which I did not know that until this week. So I wanted to show you that, so you wouldn't be worried about checking all the time, but it will show you when something has been updated in that parent portal for you to see. What is success at Hutto? Well, it begins with respect. You'll find out that one of the biggest things that we're going to do is respect each other. We're going to respect ourselves. We're going to respect our teachers. I tell the students that every morning. Every morning they get the same thing from me. Keep your hands to yourself. Respect yourself, your classmates, and your teachers. And I've got some students in here that are current students at Hutto, and they'll tell you I do that every single morning to remind them of those things. Obviously, behavior and attendance are big keys to being successful. Doing what is asked of you, even when nobody's not looking at you, is very big. There's going to be a dress code, obviously, is in our handbook, and obviously doing well in academics and our new state assessment, the Georgia Milestone Assessment, will be key as well. Our first day of school hours, obviously 7:55 to 2:55. We will have an open house on August the 6th. Our first day is August the 7th. You guys get an extra week out this year. I bet y'all didn't know that. You get an extra week off before we start back to school. Supply list will be posted online. They will be here at the school available for you. Walmart will have those as well. That will be available to you over the summer. We will get those to the proper places for you to have. At this point, our teachers have not sat down and we haven't done summer planning yet, so at this point they may change some of the supplies that they want to offer next year we need you to have, but we will get that list to you as soon as possible. Lockers are available at Hutto. Lockers are $5. We provide the lock to your child. The kids love it, and don't worry if you forget the combination. Myself and Chief Gaines have keys to the lockers. We'll get you in no matter what. But again, we do have lockers, and we do provide those. Our classrooms are very small, and we have 26 to 28 kids in a class. So we try to put all our book bags and stuff in the lockers. That way, nobody trips or falls in the classes. Our teachers are up and down the aisles teaching. We want to make sure everybody's safe. So we provide those lockers so they can put their items in the locker so they don't have to tote it around throughout the day. We do have a PTO at Hutto. Currently, our officers for PTO are Erica Martin and Stephanie Portman. We have a variety of parents who have been involved over the past couple of years. That PTO is flourishing. It has done a real good job of raising money for Hutto, and we will continue that. There will be PTO meetings to start the year off for new people to join, and we hope to see you at those meetings. Here's some information up top. This presentation is brought to you by our parent involvement specialist, Dr. Cheryl Guy. She is our parent involvement coordinator. If you have any questions about workshops or anything you would like to see brought to you by Decatur County, please give her a call or email her. Here's her contact information. Also, she is under the direction of Ms. Kathy Varner. Ms. Kathy Varner, raise your hand. Ms. Kathy Varner is our Title I Director at Decatur County. And if you have any questions dealing with Title I, there's her contact information below. At this time, are there any questions that I may answer for you that you have? And before we get moving on the tour, make sure you fill out the survey that was given to you before you entered. You have pencils on the tables. We need that feedback from you. And before we get out of here, does anybody have any questions for me? And I'm going to explain to you how we do the tour in just a second, so we'll get everybody in and out very fast. Any questions? All right, tour guide. Let me let you guys take your place at your tables, and then I will call